Let's go. Welcome everyone to the pod. Bitcoin's breaking out above 103. Price discovery is in play. Higher numbers are on the way. Welcome everyone to today's live stream. In today's show, I'll be breaking down the latest Bitcoin technical analysis. Also, the latest from Keiser, who says hash precedes the price. The new hash rate adjusted inferred price for Bitcoin is now over 550,000 per coin. The high priest has spoken. He also says 200 trillion in global bonds are being demonetized by the BTC. And Sailor MicroStrategy figured out how to accelerate the demonetization by a factor of 100x, 2.2 million per Bitcoin in play. Send it. And Adam Back says, if the U.S. Strategic Bitcoin Reserve happens, prepare for seven-figure BTC, seven-figure Bitcoin in play. Let's freaking go. We're also going to be discussing the latest breaking news with Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy entering the NASDAQ 100. That's right. As well as Saylor expects Marathon to be the next Bitcoin firm to join the NASDAQ 100, as well as Bitcoin mining giant Riot Platforms adds more than 510 million worth of the BTC to the corporate treasury. Let's freaking go. As well as Pantera Capital founder projects Bitcoin market cap to soar to 15 trillion with 740,000 in play by April of 2028. And a Forbes headline says Trump confirms Bitcoin reserve plans $15 trillion Bitcoin price predicted. And they even say that, interestingly enough, there is a Cold War for the Bitcoin race. Max Keiser predicted this a long time ago, called the hash wars in play with Russia, the United States, China, and many other nations all around the world. All this plus so much more in today's show. First and foremost, let me know if you can see and hear me clear and smooth, as we did 5 or 6 stream tests since last night. We should be golden. Shout out everyone in the live chat. Judson, seven-figure Bitcoin. Oh, mommy. Hey, fam, made it. Shout out to the Oracle. Always an honor to have you here. I came for the theme song, the best song in all the podcast world history. Don't worry. We will be playing the theme song. Shout out Chandy 10 Music. Let's go. Shout out Passive. Shout out the David Prize Group. Welcome to the stream. Shout out Owen Spencer, the rest of the fam. We are streaming live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. I will be streaming over the course of the next hour, so spread the word. Let them know we're live, and we may just hit price discovery. We are so freaking close. I can taste it. I'm going to go ahead and pin the stream at the top of the profile so you guys can repost it on X. Always appreciated. I'm in the mobile studio today. I'm not in my home office in Puerto Rico, clearly, but you're going to notice the stream pinned to the top of the profile. If you guys can heart it and repost it, it's greatly appreciated. And let me know if you can see and hear me clearly as well. That's always very helpful before we continue any further. And again, welcome everyone joining the live stream. Happy Sunday Fun Day. Let's go. It's greatly appreciated. Looks good on my end, so we're going to assume we're good for everybody else. Also, I caught myself one of these Dragon Balls. What you know about the Dragon Balls? All I know is you collect all 7 of them. You get to make a wish from the Magic Dragon. My wish is a $2.2 million Bitcoin, just saying. So I'm going to be collecting the rest of the Dragon Balls here today on December 15th, and hopefully I get my wish. How about that? Shout out Goku, Gohan, Vegeta, the rest of the fam, Krillin, Piccolo, holding it down. But anyways, fam, welcome everyone to the stream. The Biddy had a dream. Raymond says XRP, eh? Everything's breaking out right now. Extra clear today. New mic? No, I just changed the settings. I changed the encoder because it's different than my desktop computer. The iMac's completely different than the what is it called? The MacBook Pro. So now we got it sorted out, which is good, as I'm going to be in Florida here in the mobile studio this week. And next month I'll be kicking it with Bukele and the boys. So looking forward to that in Thy Savior, El Salvador. But you guys already know. Just happy to hear everything is smooth and clean. Thank you guys for the repost on the stream. Now I can hit you with some theme music. Enjoy.
Oh my gosh, it's finally almost here. JV is going to talk to us. Crypto news is near. I can't stand waiting. There is no debating it.
Welcome everyone to the live streams. Good to have y'all here. Bitcoin breaking out. Entire market is breaking out. I woke up, we were above 103. I think we already hit 103.5, 103.6 on the cusp of price discovery. We may be in price discovery before the end of the pod. So if you guys can repost, repost and retweet, it's always greatly appreciated. But without further ado, let's kick it off as we do each and every day. If you're new to the channel, very important to smash the likes. Go ahead, subscribe, then hit the bell icon, turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto newsletters every single day, 7 days a week, just like this. Today is pod episode 1849. I'm your host, JV. It's December 15th, 2024. We're just a few hundo away from price discovery. The current all-time high is 104, and we already flirted at 103.6 here today. We're still above 103, and today may be the big day. May ascend right to 111, 120. Let's soon find out. They say F around, find out. Let's go. But anyways, checking out our market watch as we do each and every day. You can see Bitcoin in the green, Ether in the green, XRP in the green, everything in the green, 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 green. Love it in the green. And checking out coinmarketcap.com. The current crypto market cap, I'm going to propose it's in a all-time high or very close to it, 3.66 trillion. Bitcoin market cap is above 2 trillion at an all-time high, and we have 128 billion worth of volume for the past 24 hours. And the Bitcoin dominance is looks like just shy of 55.7%. Ether dominance 12.9%. Checking out top 100 crypto gainers past 24 hours. We got Athena leading the pack, followed by Stacks, followed by Jasmine. Let me know which alts, if any, you're bullish on for the bull. And checking out the crypto bubbles. As you can see, we bubble it today. The majority of the market pumping and in the green, which we love to see. Zooming out on the monthly, many impressive gainers, multiple hundreds of percent in the green as bull season is here. And checking out the time chain calendar, we have 175,000 blocks to go into the next halving, and we're currently on block 874,876. And if you don't know, approximately every 10 minutes, we get the new block, TikTok next block since the inception of the Genesis block. And right now you can trade $1 Monopoly Fiat Tulip Bulb Mania for 974 sats. So sub 1,000 sats per dollar. And there you have it. And again, welcome everyone just joining us. Next, we'll be pulling up some of the live charts. We'll look at the 1 hour, the 4 hour, the 1 day, the 1 week, and the monthly. I'm going to do a little live technical analysis for the broskies. First, I want to welcome everyone joining us here. Shout out Fairground. Shout out Greg. Shout out the rest of the fam. Greg says Bitcoin hitting my 1.5 fib extension. Next stop is the 1.618, sitting at 110 G's. Let's go. Let's go, Greg. Shout out Raymond Judson, El Salvador's thy savior. Amen. Welcome, family. And again, welcome Warpaint. Welcome the rest of the crew. Thank you guys for the repost. JC, I reposted you. Shortcoin reposted. Matthew reposted. KC reposted. Glenn Cooper reposted. And if you're just finding the stream, we are live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. You're going to notice it pinned at the top of the profile. If you guys can repost it, it's greatly appreciated. I'll be streaming all week here on vacay, here celebrating the holidays. And next month I will be in thy savior, El Salvador. I'll be streaming out there as well. And that's right, new Dragon Ball. Let's go. Gohan Inc. got Ish on BTC and JV and Nipsey. Just saying. But yeah, appreciate all the reposts, fam. Keep it coming. I'm going to be reading the comments. This is live and interactive. And if you don't know, now you know. 400 people already here live and in the flesh. Pump the likes, fam. Thank you. Loving what Big One is doing. Let's go. That's right. Watching from Cornwall, England. Shout out to the UK, fam. Thank you, God, for this beautiful day. Bless JV, his fam, and this gang of the holy hodlers. Well, shout out to the holy hodlers. Respect. Pump the likes. Thank you, Miles. Keep the comments flowing. And shout out Chandy 10 Music, #1 Bitcoin music channel, hands down. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. She just dropped a new banger with Dankness yesterday. We shared it over on X. If you missed it, be sure to check it out and follow her over on her channel. Good stuff. But let's keep moving, shall we? Let's dive into today's technical analysis, aka astrology for the broskies. We have the charts pulled up. This is the 1 hour chart for the biddy. You can see there's a rising wedgie, and the only type of wedgie which is a net positive is the rising wedgie. So bullish. And zooming out, we'll check out the 4-hour. This is live via TradingView via Coinbase. Also the rising wedgie. We do have a green target you can see on your screen, which is a bullish pennant at 108. That's the next logical target once we enter price discovery of 104. I think we hit 108, 111, 115, 120. And I've been calling for 124,000 target in play here in Q4. We still have 2 weeks yet of the bullishness for the month of December. Zooming out from the 4-hour, take a quick look at the 1 day. And you can see how lit this is. I mean, this is the highest we have ever been. Look at the charts, man. Speaks volumes. Just another green daily candle being printed. Again, less than 1,000 from price discovery. You got to love it. Respect the pump. And zooming out from the daily, we'll check out the weekly real quick. And as you can see, we're going to get actually a new weekly close, which will be the highest of all time, probably in a few hours, I think around 7 p.m. today. And you can see the cup and handle target sitting at 124,000, looking very sexy. And zooming out from the weekly, take a quick look at the monthly. Very bullish as well. You saw the Moonvember candle, the biggest we have ever seen, approximately a 30,000 fiat currency gain for the month. And we're printing another green bullish candle. So you already know there's the bullishness in the markets. And I also want to share with you some other bullishness. But first, let me check the comments again. Welcome, everybody, just joining us. Greg says, let this sink in. The past week, the top U.S.-based spot Bitcoin ETFs that purchased 2.1 billion of the biddy. That means almost 22,000 Bitcoin. Only 3,100 Bitcoin have been mined. Who's a selling? JV, make sure to watch the Caddy Shack on the plane to El Salvador. Money back guarantee. I'll have to check it out. Evening all. Shout out Chris. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. And shout out everyone joining us from all over the world. Greatly appreciate that. It just feels good seeing the biddy price staying above 103. Yeah, I mean, very bullish. We got 500 people here in the stream. We are live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. This is a try stream. I will be streaming over the course of the next hour. So again, greatly appreciate all the reposts, blowing up the stream, a little proof of work action. Jackson, thank you. Adam Taylor just reposted you. Shout out and the pressure. Shout out Sean. And we're live. Shout out Orwell. Appreciate it. And of course, Shortcoin, JC, all the mods. Appreciate all the fantastic work. You guys are the bomb diggity. Let's go. We're ripping like the new Scottie Pippen. That's right. Play a little Chandy Jams for you.
No other plan for me. I am with the bit rip through the dips, biddy Bitcoin. It's my plan A, B, C, D, and E. I'm team BTC. Through God, Satoshi educated me. Through God, Satoshi freed me. Through God, Satoshi changed me. Plan A, B, C, D, and E.
Amen. Plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, all the way to the Z. Bitcoin mining difficulty just adjusted every 2 weeks. That happens. Yeah, we hit a new hash all-time high. The hash rates are booming, and I'm going to share with you Mac's prediction regarding that here shortly. Let's actually do that really quick right now. You should be able to see on your screen here, Max wrote this tweet, hash precedes the price. The new hash rate adjusted inferred price for Bitcoin is now over $550,000 per coin. You can see 800 exahashes per second just breaking through. Look at that chart. Speaks volumes. Max also says 200 trillion in the global bonds are being demonetized by the biddy. And Saylor and MicroStrategy figured out how to accelerate the demonetization by a factor of 100x, 2.2 million in play. Also breaking news, Adam Back, the Bitcoin OG, says if the U.S. strategic Bitcoin reserve happens, prepare for the 7-figure Bitcoin. Send it. And now also former Prime Minister of Thailand says Bitcoin's going to 850,000, homies. Are you ready for $850,000 biddy? You let me know. Is Asia ready? I think so. I think the global hash wars are in play. We're going to be discussing that here, our feature story of the day. Yeah, I mean, so stick around. But now let's get to our next story. Now we got some of the headlines out of the way. Here's the latest with MicroStrategy entering the NASDAQ 100, which a lot of people said would never happen. Take that, naysayers. Headline here reads, should be able to see on your screen right here. Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy enters the NASDAQ 100. Yeah, that's right. starting December 23rd, which is next week. Big week for MicroStrategy. One of the 3 companies to be added to the index alongside Palantir Tech and Axon Enterprise, according to the December 13th statement published by the NASDAQ. So this is official. Meanwhile, Illumina, Supermicro Computer, and Moderna will be removed from the index. The listing means MicroStrategy, the software company that became the de facto Bitcoin hedge fund in 2020, is among the NASDAQ's 100 largest stocks by market cap. December 11th, they reported the inclusion in the NASDAQ 100 will add MicroStrategy to the portfolio of Invesco Triple Q Trust, an exchange-traded fund with approximately $322 billion in assets under management. Pretty wild. The crypto industry was quick to react to the announcement. Crypto analyst William Clemente shared, now that MicroStrategy is getting added to the NASDAQ, every large pension fund, sovereign wealth fund, and individual retirement account in the world is going to have the BIDI exposure. Bitwise Invest, head of the Alpha Strategies, said the trade of the decade is just getting started. Buckle up. Also, we have Pantera Capital founder says this news is not priced in until the public markets open. And I guess that market doesn't open till tomorrow. Tomorrow, we should see a very bullish sentiment in the markets here. Obviously, Sunday, the stock markets close. The BIDI never sleeps, quoting him here. Further, any active manager benchmarking against the NASDAQ will now need to compete against the leveraged BIDI. This means most managers will hedge this underperformance risks with likely direct exposure to either Bitcoin or MicroStrategy. It comes days after Microsoft shareholders voted against a resolution to add Bitcoin to the company balance sheet during the firm's meeting on December 10th. Sucks for them. And on December 1st, Microsoft's board heard a 3-minute speech from Saylor, which we shared on the stream, who claimed Microsoft could add almost $5 trillion to the market cap if it were to go all in on Bitcoin. Quoting them here, Microsoft can't afford to miss the next tech wave, the Bitcoin wave, Saylor said in the pitch for Microsoft to convert its cash flows, dividend payouts, debt, and stock buybacks into Bitcoin. And breaking news here for the 6th week in a row, Michael Saylor posts a Saylor Bitcoin tracker. This always tells us the following day, Saylor makes an announcement purchasing another, few $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. So I expect that tomorrow, Monday, when the markets are open, expect an announcement from Michael Saylor that he just purchased another few $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. Like it ain't no thing. But there you go. It ain't no thing like a chicken wing. And again, welcome everyone joining the stream. We're live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. Vernon, I appreciate the sub. Merry Christmas. 'Tis the season. Welcome, everyone. Greg says, want to watch a few stocks take off. MicroStrategy, the Bitcoin miners, Marathon, Riot. Bitcoin goes up 2x, they'll 5x. Better, let's frickin' go. Shout out Ricky Norwood. Welcome to the live stream. I'm checking the X feed. Thanks for all the reposts in advance. Shout out El Brandino Martinez. Excited to finally see you and reunite. Haven't seen you in a few years since the previous Bitcoin conference we linked up in Miami, but I will be in El Salvador in a few weeks, so it's going to be pretty lit. Bitcoin's laughing at me. Why do you say that, Charlene? Why is the BIDI laughing at you? Just reposted. Thank you, Charlene. And thank you, Glenn. Thank you, Dankness. Appreciate you, brother. Excited to link up with you in a few days. Good to have you here as always. And thank you, Adam. The rest of the fan, keep the comments flowing. Looks like we got 700 people here on the stream. That's what's up. We're not glitching today. Yesterday was a nightmare. I think I spent 5 hours technically trying to figure out how to get this stream to work proper on my mobile. And we finally figured it out. Massive shout out to Dankness for the technical assistance, for making it happen, Captain. And here we are. There's no stopping thy BIDI. New all-time highs in play. We're less than 1,000 away. Price discovery round the corner. Vegas never sleeps. That's right. Vegas does never sleep. Merry Christmas to the Nippinator. Amen. Not financial advice, it could dump too, but what you don't risk, you may as well sell, says Greg. And thanks for the reminder. Everything you hear during the stream is for entertainment purposes only. I don't give investment advice. No investment advice is given during the stream. You want investment advice, you listen to Jim Cramer and Peter Schiff. Of course. I mean, they're the greatest to ever give investment advice, apparently, and they claim that their advice is the best. So, so be it, SEC. Yeah, I mean, you got to do what you got to do. The Peter Schiffmeister is probably shifting in his pants right now, looking at the Bitcoin price. But what more can I say? Happy Sunday, looking like Stallone and Cobra with that camo hat. That's right, I am Stallone and Cobra. I'm glad you recognize that. And the glasses just need the toothpick. Somebody give me a toothpick. Good idea. Bitcoin does gold and real estate better than they do. Bitcoin does it better, 100%. The Peter Schiffmeister, he's shifting the pants right now. I'm just saying, I can feel it. I appreciate it, dankness, respect. We got it working. That's all that matters. I feel good now because now no matter where I travel, I got my mobile studio and we're going to be good. So it don't matter if I'm in El Salvador, Florida, Europe, chillaxing, we're going to be live. And that's what's up. The Nippinator's here too. He travels with me, and there's actually another dog in the house. There's two. There's Bella and Nip. So we got dual doggos today. JV's still out here in Cuba with the fam enjoying the vacay, but you know I go to timeout, catch the best pot of the world. Shout out to the Sandman holding it down. They have to print, sell the assets, or confiscate it to get it. Printing is the death spiral of the fiat. Pretty accurate. Pretty accurate. And thank you guys again. It's cool. We got a lot of people here today. I love it. All eyes are on the biddy. I woke up above 103, and that's a beautiful thing. Get used to it. Maybe we never see another sub 100,000 Bitcoin price action ever again. If I can help it, we'll never go back down. You feel me?
Bitcoin's the only financial plan for me. Angels in the orange. Angels in the orange. Yes, I said angels in the orange. I see angels in the cold storage. It's all in the orange. Sunrise, sunset, hope alive.
Let's go. But anyways, church is in session. So next story of the day. Let's discuss Marathon. Big. This sailor expects Marathon to be the next Bitcoin firm to join the NASDAQ 100. That's right. MicroStrategy founder and Bitcoin bull Mikey Saylor has tipped the crypto miner Marathon Holdings to be the next in line amongst the Bitcoin firms to join the NAS 100. He says, thanks, Fred. I expect Marathon will be next. He said in a post responding to Marathon's holding chairman and CEO Fred Thiel, who congratulated Saylor on MicroStrategy's inclusion in the NASDAQ 100, which was announced on the 13th. Marathon aims for the NASDAQ. That's right. Thiel said Marathon is working hard to get there. The crypto miner has spent more than $600 million on Bitcoin in the last 2 months, according to the December 2nd filing with the U.S. SEC. Being included in the NASDAQ 100 means the company is one of the 100 biggest on the NASDAQ exchange by market cap. MicroStrategy closed the trading week December 13th with a market cap of $94 billion, according to the finance charts. Meanwhile, Marathon clocked a market cap of $7.3 billion. Hot damn. And as far as the prices, Marathon closed the trading week December 13th at $22.73, as you can see here, up almost 17% over the past 6 months, according to Google Finance. MicroStrategy closed at $408, up 173% over the past 6 months. Let me know if any of you got exposure to MicroStrategy, Marathon, or any of those mining stocks. And for new companies to join the NASDAQ 100, others must be removed. And while MicroStrategy was one of the 3 firms added, Illumina, Supermicro Computer, and Moderna were all removed. Take that. And also reported Marathon urged the U.S. to act more aggressively to secure dominant positions in Bitcoin and Bitcoin mining, claiming it's a matter of national security. The U.S. faces an urgent need to secure its economic and national security interests. The miner added that the U.S. needs to take the lead in holding Bitcoin, just like it has with gold, particularly with the rising trend of the de-dollarization, countries shedding reliance on the U.S. dollar. So there you have it, yo. That's pretty lit for MicroStrategy and Marathon to enter the 100 and kick those other companies out. I mean, for Christ's sake, correct me if I'm wrong, but MicroStrategy is the best performing stock there is, outperforming everything in the, the NASDAQ and all those stock companies out there. JB, can Bitcoin hit 120 by Thursday this week? Anything's possible. We can hit that today. Pretty little bitty rips. Anything's possible. 104 is the current ceiling. Once we enter price discovery, we may just flip it sooner than expected. Yeah, I mean, no guarantee, but anything's possible. It's unprecedented times, and that's what makes it so exciting. Welcome, Michael, to the stream. Shout out GT. Diana Jones, fun fact, when Bitcoin hits 280, Saylor will pull ahead of Elon as the world's richest man. Well, it sounds like Michael Saylor will be the richest man here this year, or this year coming up in 2025. Unless Elon makes a major move and puts some of that wealth into Bitcoin. My MicroStrategy ETF is up 500% since August. Congratulations, David. Well done. Well done. Dankness says it was freaking 48 in Florida a few days in the last week and off and on, and we're all used to the 70s and 80s. Well, I'm glad I brought the Puerto Rico sunshine for you guys. 38 degrees in Idaho. Ouch. We got a ton of snow in the mountains. Stay warm there, Shortcoin. Bye-bye, Moderna. Sucks to be Moderna, doesn't it? Yeah, sucks for them. Shout out Mac Productions. Welcome to the stream. We're blowing it up. We got 800 people here between X, Rumble, and the YouTube. Bitcoin laughs when I have zero cash to DCA. Now I get it, Charlene. We're out of the dry powder, but it's all good because you've been stacking biddies, and that's all that matters. Charlene wrote 7.3 billion as Marathon. CEO is dope. Thiel, love the guy. Well, thank you for sharing, and shout out to Thiel. Let's go. Yeah, we're still floating above 103. Welcome everyone joining the live stream. I appreciate all the comments. Still got a lot to share in the news. Very bullish episode here as we're on the cusp of price discovery. But let's continue with our next headline, shall we? Another $500 million buy like it ain't no thing. Bitcoin mining giant Riot Platforms adds more than $510 million worth of Bitcoin to the corporate treasury. We call this the sailor put. Publicly traded Bitcoin mining firm Riot added a massive $500 million to its corporate treasury of the biddy. In the new announcement, Riot says it used the company issued bonds to generate revenue to purchase 5,117 Bitcoin at an average price of $99,669 per token. Quoting them here. With the net proceeds from Riot's recent $525 million, 0.75% coupon convertible bond issue, the company has acquired 5,100 Bitcoin at an average price of $99,600 per biddy, inclusive of fees and expenses. As a result, Riot has increased its holdings to 16,728 BTC as of December 11th, currently valued at approximately 1.68 billion based on the current market price of Bitcoin of 100 Gs. MicroStrategy founder and executive chair Saylor highlighted Riot's latest Bitcoin purchase as he encourages more companies to consider Bitcoin as a treasury asset. He pioneered the strategy with MicroStrategy, which has the largest corporate holding of Bitcoin in the world and the first publicly traded company to adopt Bitcoin. Riot has the Bitcoin treasury strategy. MicroStrategy also made a recent buy of Bitcoin this month, bringing the total holdings to 423,650 BTC. And I have a strong feeling he's going to announce another major acquisition tomorrow. So we'll see if that plays out the way I expect it. MicroStrategy already controls roughly 2% of the circulating Bitcoin supply. And BlackRock has now over 500,000 Bitcoin. It's mind-boggling. And we also have another company, Semler Scientific, added hundreds of Bitcoin to its stash earlier this month. Semler Scientific acquired 303 Bitcoin for roughly 30 million at 96,000 per Bitcoin and has generated a Bitcoin yield of 54% quarter to date and roughly 79% since adopting our Bitcoin treasury strategy in May. We call that the sailor put. And all the companies adopting the Bitcoin as a treasury reserve asset are crushing it. Next, we're going to have the United States of America from a nation state level adopt a Bitcoin strategic reserve. We got the confirmation from Trump's team. We're going to be discussing that headline a little later on. And we also have the race as other nations around the world, Russia, China, looking to stack thy biddy as well as we're sitting above 103. We got roughly 900 people on the live stream. We got 300 people in the tube. The chat is blowing up. All eyes on thy biddy. JB, you need that sample, that gong strike. Put it on your... I know. And there's a lot I got to do. I definitely need to download my Roadcaster software on this computer so I can update things. And that's actually a great idea. That way we can strike the gong with the click of a button. Genius idea. Oracle, thank you for that one. I'm off to work today, watching the greatest show on the YouTube. Love your brother and the CNA fam. Shout out DNA Noonan. Appreciate it. And as I said, the next moderators are going to be DNA Noonan and Greg. So I'm going to hook you guys up. Yeah, I mean, in fact, let me see if I can do it from the mobile right now by clicking on your name. I'm going to try that really quick. Let's see if it works. Give me a second.
Bitcoin isn't a bet you have been told. Never forget, this is your chance to change the tides and make your own sunlight. Oranges grow in the glow of a new sunrise. Live orange, get your vitamin C on. Boost your financial immune system and your life quality. Orange plan is plan A, B, C, D, and E. Orange skies, endless rise. Freedom flies with open eyes. Ledger lines, the world aligns. No middlemen, no more confines. Truth engraved in blocks of time. Immutable, sublime, a full moon bright. Calling to a better path, a better way. The code is law, no hand.
Done deal. Everyone, please congratulate our newest moderators to the CNA fam. We have Greg. He's an OG here. Always appreciate you, brother. And DNA Noonan, you're now moderators. You have the power of the wrench to basically time people out, kick them out of the stream if anyone's disrespectful. You know what I mean? So welcome to the moderator fam, and shout out all the mods. We appreciate it. And shout out to the Huddle Gang and all the members of the channel as well. So there you have it. Merry Christmas. Stay calm and joyful, and let everyone else stress. Sweet JV. That's an awesome thing to wake up to. You earned it, brother. So thank you guys. And again, special shout out to all the mods. They're here every day. They watch for hours, and they're always working for us, and they do a lot behind the scenes as well. I also encourage everyone to follow the mods over on X. And thank you guys for all your support. Well done. Everyone's congratulating the mods. Loving it. Good stuff, family.
To sway or pay, turn your brain on, get your Bitcoin. Plan A, B, C, D, and E. Bitcoin's the only plan for me. Decentralized, no inflation, taking your gains.
Let's go. All right, we got 900 people on the stream. I'm digging it. Let's continue with our next story of the day, shall we? Let's discuss this 15 trillion market cap, 740,000 target, and also the United States adopting Bitcoin as a strategic reserve asset. So these are our two featured stories of the day. I always save the best for last. And then we'll tap into some live Q&A and go from there. And again, welcome everyone joining the live stream. Pantera Capital founder Dan Morehead projects Bitcoin market cap to soar to 15 trillion. Today, we're roughly just above 2 trillion. So that's roughly a 7.5x. And just run the math. If the market cap did a 7.5x, where would that take the Bitcoin price from 100,000 7.5x? We're talking, I'm ballparking it, 800,000 per coin. So let's break this one down. Dan Morehead, founder and managing partner of Pantera Capital, has reiterated his bullish stance on the Bitty, predicting the pioneering crypto could eventually command a 15 trillion market cap. Morehead's comments came during a recent interview on CNBC's Squawk Box. Let me know if you guys were able to watch that. He highlighted Pantera's original Bitcoin fund surpassing 1,000x return. They actually started adopting Bitcoin back in 2013, well ahead of the curve. 740,000 Bitcoin in play by April 2028. Why not? According to Morehead, the institutional exposure to crypto is still woefully inadequate. He notes the median institutional ownership of the blockchain is 0, and even trailblazing investors typically hold 1 to 2% of their allocations in digital assets. He characterized the opportunity as massive, citing 95% of financial wealth has no investments in blockchain whatsoever, which translates to minimal overall exposure, often a fraction of a percent. I mean, obviously the smart money would be all in, but they are right. 1 to 2%, what is that at the end of the day? It's nothing. Reflecting on the early days of crypto, Morehead recalls years of unclear regulations, deterring institutions from making the meaningful commitments. With Trump to take office January 20th, he envisions more supportive frameworks for digital assets, hinting that the U.S. government could mirror its early internet era strategy. There we go. 93% of the crypto market cap is based outside the U.S., so let's go. We need more domestic regulatory clarity. And I think that's exactly what we're going to get in the United States with Gary Gensler leaving the SEC. So if you're watching the stream, Gary, go home and get your shine box. You're not wanted round yonder. And when asked about the possibility of Trump establishing a strategic Bitcoin reserve, here's what Morehead commented. I think there are two versions of that. One is that the president-elect said he will not sell the Bitcoin, and the U.S., which they own, I think they own 200,000-ish. The United States owns 1% of the world's Bitcoins. That seems easier to do than getting passage to buy additional Bitcoin. I think it's a great strategy. The U.S. is the reserve currency of the world. We don't have another currency to save our reserves in. So saving in Bitcoin will be a great strategic move. And despite Bitcoin's meteoric gains, Morehead believes there is room for further growth, especially as many large investors remain skeptical. He recounted raising only $1 million during the 170 investor meetings in 2016. That's crazy. An experience that reinforced the notion that widespread adoption was still years away. Now, with the mainstream financial giants offering Bitcoin, Morehead no longer worries about the Bitcoin price going to zero. Quoting him here, 50 million people in the U.S., 300 million globally own it. BlackRock and Fidelity are selling it. It has reached the escape velocity. I couldn't agree more. And looking ahead, Moorhead outlined a vision of the Bitcoin market cap reaching 15 trillion, with the price potentially rising to 740 Gs. Quoting him here, it has gone up 3 orders of magnitude since we launched our fund. I think it can go up a 4th, and that puts it at a 15 trillion market cap, roughly 7.5x from here, which seems relatively small still compared to the 500 trillion of financial assets, referring to the total addressable market in the financial landscape. That is doable. In a recent investor note, Moorhead revealed that Bitcoin could reach the target as early as April of 2028. Let me know if you agree or disagree with Dan Moorhead of Pantera Capital. 740 Gs in play with a 7.5x market cap for this particular cycle. Let's go. And again, that'd take us close to the 7-figure milestone. And we just achieved 6 figures here recently, like 2 weeks ago. Shout out everyone on the live stream. We're still live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. We have over 1,000 people here. The stream is blowing up, so I appreciate y'all. I'm going to check the X feed again. All comments and quotes will get reposted. Breaking news, Elon just confirmed that X will be launching its own email service. Very interesting. Thank you for sharing, Charlene. Apparently it's called Xmail, if that's accurate. Report there. Good to note. ABC and George somebody issued an apology to President Trump. Oh, wow. What's that in regards to? She maintained her voters more concerned for the issues of immigration. I'll have to read into that later. Thank you, Clevelander, for the repost. Just reposted you. Thank you guys so much. Keep the comments flowing in. I'm going to do my best to read them before we dive into our feature story of the day. Discuss the Trumpster adopting a Bitcoin strategic reserve. Big news. And it's actually a Forbes article. Everything you hear, take with a grain of salt, especially with Forbes, but nonetheless, I mean, even the mainstream, or as I refer to, the lamestream is even this bullish on the Bitcoin. It's like the lamestream is copying me. I've been predicting $1 million Bitcoins for years, and now like all the mainstream is like, yeah, it's going to 1 million. So it's a sign of the times. I think Max is most accurate. I think we may hit 2.2 million. Anything's possible. Bitcoin's going up forever, Laura. Precisely. 103 for the biddy. Gary Gensler, go home and get your shine box. Thanks for the reminder, Shortcoin. Yeah, man. I mean, Judson says, I'm in. I don't own a... and there Gary Gensler pops on the stream. He says, I don't own a shine box for the 19th time, JB. I'm skeptical, Gary. I am very skeptical, but nonetheless, you always sneak in on the live stream. You know you're not even welcome, but what can I do? You're still chairman of the SEC, I guess, officially until January 20th when Nippinator chases you out. You're done for. I expect 400,000 by the end of 2025. Why so bearish, Tom? I was reading that less than 5% of the people in the world hold any crypto and less than 3% hold the biddy. We front ran everyone. Well done, Oracle. And that's so true. 1 million for sure this cycle, says RL Sweezy. That's what's up. If we open Monday's market above 101, and we should, then 105 by Friday, let's send it to 105 today. I think Michael Saylor's announcement of purchasing another $5 billion worth of Bitcoin tomorrow will send it exactly where we need to go. I'm speculating, but history shows us when he makes those announcements, the following day it's a major buy. 2.2 million? Yeah, that's what Max Keiser says. I'm going to read you the tweet again. I shared it earlier in the stream, but Max says... First and foremost, the hash precedes the price. The new hash rate adjusted inferred price for Bitcoin is now over 550,000. He also says 200 trillion in global bonds are being demonetized in real time by the biddy. And Saylor and MicroStrategy figured out how to accelerate the demonetization by a factor of 100. 2.2 million in play. And when he says that, he's referring to this particular cycle. So let me know if you agree or disagree with the high priest. Send it. In distribution phase, most Jeffries will not be deploying the Bitcoin ETH. They'll be loading up on the alt. Memes are trying to catch up. Says Enter. Welcome to the stream. Shout out GT. My dog owns Bitcoin. Don't tell the tax man. I'm not going to say a word. I'm never selling, says Mr. Bone Daddy. We're even at 103. We're above 103. We're currently 103.2. As you can see on your screen, Bitcoin up 2,100 on the day. We got 1,100 people here live. All eyes are on the biddy right now. So without further ado, we're going to jump into our feature story of the day. I'm going to take another sip of water, and we're going to continue.
work for prosperity instead of sweating for them and buy Bitcoin. Chains broken, global economy, global ledger, global chance for everyone. Plan B, there's no need. This is the seed that breaks the greed. This
JB, happy Shatterday. That's right. We're shattering records today.
is the plan that works for you and me. We don't have to.
Anytime the hash rate is going up due to more people mining, when the hash rate goes down, it means the miners are shutting down, says Dankness. 2.2 million is the max bear. Is that the bear? I dig it.
To work for the masked men, don't you see? Bitcoin changes the past, future, writing a new history. Be a part of the resistance.
All right, fam. Now for our featured story of the day, with Trump adopting Bitcoin as a strategic reserve for the United States of America and what this means for the global hash wars and everything going on right now. This is a brand new Forbes article. The headline reads, Trump confirms Bitcoin reserve plans, referring to Trump's team. 15 trillion price boom predicted. So let's break this baby down. Trump has firmly embraced Bitcoin and crypto this year as a leak reveals Russia could be about to start a Bitcoin Cold War. The Bitcoin price has skyrocketed past 100 G's on the back of Trump's November election. We've been pumping every day since, with the chief executive of a major Wall Street giant admitting to the Bitcoin FOMO. Now, as an influential billionaire warns of a looming debt crisis that could collapse the US dollar, Trump has confirmed, I repeat, Trump has already confirmed he plans to establish a U.S. Bitcoin strategic reserve. Let's go. There's the Trumpster right there. Trump pump. Quoting him here from CNBC interview. Trump says, we are going to do something great with crypto because we don't want China or anybody else, but others are embracing it. And we want to be ahead. And remember, at the Nashville event, he said he would stockpile the Bitcoin for the United States and never sell. He also said he would establish the United States of America as a Bitcoin mining hub for Bitcoin, which is major. He also says, yes, I think so. Trump said in response to a question about whether the U.S. will create a Bitcoin strategic reserve similar to its oil reserve. And what if they dump their gold and put it into Bitcoin? And what if they just print unlimited amounts of money and buy all the Bitcoin available and start a speculative attack, demonetizing gold in real time, making the United States the mega superpower of the world? Very possible. Saylor laid that out. In July, the President Trump promised to create a strategic national Bitcoin reserve, predicting Bitcoin could eclipse gold's 16 trillion market cap. That's what I'm talking about. During an appearance at the Bitcoin 2024 conference, and that's where Max Keiser's 2.2 million target comes in play. He recently upped it tenfold from 220,000 for this cycle because he understands that attack against the gold, supply. Who cares about gold? Bukele just discovered $3 trillion worth of gold unmined in El Salvador. And what do you think they're going to do? They're going to mine it and trade it for Bitcoin, the hardest asset on the planet, as Peter Schiffmeister continues throwing up. Republican Senator Lummis introduced a bill to Congress entitled the Boosting Innovation, Tech, and Competitiveness Through the Optimized Investment Nationwide, which is the Bitcoin Act, which proposes the U.S. buy 1 million Bitcoins over 5 years to reduce the spiraling 35 trillion of the U.S. national debt. Meanwhile, Russia lawmakers this week revealed to be pushing the country to create a Bitcoin strategic reserve after Russia's President Putin praised Bitcoin as an alternative to foreign currency reserves following the seizure of its funds by Western governments in response to the invasion of the Ukraine. The possibility that Trump follows through on this Bitcoin reserve plans have spurred huge Bitcoin price predictions from Bitcoin traders and investors, boosted by an Elon Musk surprise. So there you have it, yo. What are your thoughts as the global hash wars continue to play out in real time? Do you think Trump will stick to his word and adopt a strategic Bitcoin reserve for the United States of America? Do you think that will send the Bitcoin price to new all-time highs, potentially a 10x from here, which would be $1 million, potentially this cycle? What about a 20x? Max Keiser's 2.2 million target. Let me know your thoughts. And again, welcome everyone on the live stream. We got 1,200 people here. We're live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. I'm going to stick around and read some comments for a little bit, and we'll kick it. So welcome everybody. This is live and interactive. I'm here every day. If you're new to the channel, very important to subscribe. I'm the most persistent Bitcoin podcaster in the entire world. This is episode 1849. 1,849 podcast episodes, family. So let's go. Bitcoin up 2,200 on the day. We're only a few hundred away from price discovery. So you already know. Close to 400 people on the tube. Nice. Shout out everyone on X and Rumble as well. Again, this is a try stream. What's good, fam? How y'all doing? Yeah, weaponizing the US dollar. Thus, the BRICS is adopting Bitcoin amongst many other nations. Word. 10x would be great. Why not? 10x, easy peasy. Let me know how high you guys speculate the Bitcoin will climb this cycle as far as a peak. I think we peak out in 2025. My base case is 420. My bull scenario is 1.1 million, and I'm starting to realize that's a little bearish now that Max came over the top and doubled my prediction with a 2.2 million Bitcoin price prediction. Shout out Andrew. Appreciate you subbing to Number One Day of the Bitcoin Pod. Respect. Welcome. Good to have you guys here. 1 million, says Rob. Sounds good to me. Price discovery makes technical analysis almost impossible. Precisely. That's why we call it astrology for the broskies. It's like pulling a rabbit out of a hat. Anything's possible. 3 million by April of 2028. Now we're talking. I didn't have that on my bingo card, says Oracle. I have the government PSYOP, though. 103.6 all-time high. Let's break the barrier now. Yeah, we're 103.3 on the screen. Humans are gonna human. The bear market will happen, so I'll be on the sidelines ready to buy again in 2 years when it crashes back to 45, says Wayne. I highly doubt we ever crash back to 45, but you can keep the hope alive. You gotta have a dream. I don't think it's likely, though. In 130 days, 2 million coins will be gone. That's right. I love that hat, bro. Thank you. Shout out Sergio for the hookup. If you want to cop the same one, it's bitcoincaps.net. I'm going to be rocking this in El Salvador when I'm chillaxing with the president next month. And Max and Stacy and the fam. JV, is that a pump watch day? It is. Honestly, it is a pump watch day, but I didn't properly download everything I needed to do the pump watch. I can do a pump watch, but there'll be no music because apparently I didn't download the 3-hour playlist from the other computer, and it doesn't remember it from my laptop, unfortunately. I tried it last night as a test. So I could do a pump watch, but there'd be no music, and that's the downside. I was like, I don't know. If you guys want that, we may be able to make it happen, but just note there's silence, so we got to do it Zen Buddhist monk style. But the 2 million coins on the exchanges are not for sale. That is what is held on the exchanges, right? Shout out Eric. We lost coins ever be found or replaced? Probably not. No. It just gives everyone a raise in the network. I'm super bullish. I also think gold will be revalued soon. So the gold race with the Bitcoin will be interesting, says Rob. Right on. We need 3 hours. What about the 3 hours? Shout out SD. Appreciate the sub. Welcome everyone joining us. BLX goes up approximately 2 fib levels post-halving. The 1.114 Fibonacci sits at 400,000. There's my base case, 420. The 1.236 fib sits at a staggering 3 million. Let's go, Pirates. 820,000 by Christmas of 2025. Now we're talking. JV, did you get a chance to hear Little Bubble's new jam? I saw it. I didn't get to listen to it yet. Been super busy. Let me know if it's a banger. Is it something I should download? Let me know. Right on, Tom. Welcome. I'm praying 250 next year. Any more would be superb. Superb. Camo never goes out of style. Exactly. Precisely. And of course, it's 2029. So, I mean, you got many years. Shout out. It's 50. I appreciate subscribing to the channel. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Let's actually just pull up the charts for a bit as we're doing the Q&A. That way you guys can drool over the price action on the charts. I think I'm going to do maybe a 10-minute time frame. Let's see where it's at. I'm going to switch up the scene here as we continue with the Q&A. Ooh, here we go. Pump watch Q&A. I think I just need to fix the chat and stretch it really quick. YouTube chat. Let's put her down. There we go. Should be able to see on your screen, and maybe I'll make this go up a little. There we go. You should be able to see.
The bitty orange is more than just a shade. It's the glow of wealth remade. Generational, inconfiscatable, immutable, impregnable. 5th level, it's sexy, sensational. It's Bitcoin. It goes doing, doing.
And here's the 1 minute chart. We do have a target sitting at, looks like 103.5. And zooming out from here, take a quick look at the 1 hour. Should have a very bull target, rising wedge. Check out the 4 hour. Yeah, so we do have a target at 108, the bullish pennant on the 4 hour right now. Maybe I can zoom in a little for you guys. I should be able to see clear right there. I'm going to continue to read comments as we just watch the charts for a bit. We got 1,300 people on the stream. JB, there's a fella in the whales looking for his Bitcoin in the tip, supposedly worth billions. Wow. Jay says 2 to 3x for 25, 2 to 3x in 26. See you at the golf tournament in El Salvador. See you there, Craig. Looking forward to it. I will be there. JV, you get a chance? Nope, didn't hear that yet. 2 quadrillion of the Satoshis. Man, 1 million would be a blessing. Zup, a JV. Hit that gong to bring our new all-time high today. This is the mobile studio. I don't get to travel with the gong, but Oracle had a great suggestion. I need to sample the sound of the gong and put it in the Roadcaster so I can just hit the button. Bada boom, bada bing. That'd be actually pretty nice. Bitcoin to 1 million in 10 years. 10 years? Why so bearish? Maybe more like 100 million in 10 years. Sounds pretty good. Check out the Saguto Golf on the Tube. Dude's a genius teacher. My hubby is freaking out about me mining and doesn't understand it. I've been playing Bitcoin for dummies for him. Well, he should listen to everything you say, Oracle. You're the Oracle. So, hubby, if you're watching, just listen to the wifey. She got this. How many Bitcoin are there? The programmatic math is 276 cubed. There's over 21 million ever. 1.1 million held by the original Satoshi wallets have never moved. 3.6 estimated lost permanently. 1.5 million yet to be mined. That means there's only ever going to be 14 million Bitcoin in circulation. That's right. So say sayonara 21 million. There's only 14 million. Only 14 million of the Bitcoin. Question for the audience. Is the U.S. gold gone? Because this is the reason I think Trump wants to use Bitcoin to rebase the USD without giving the BRICS an advantage. That's actually a good, legit question there, Rob. What do you guys think? Shout out Ashley Amen. Hello, JV, and to the fam. Happy Sunday fun day. Church is in session. Don't make the gong digital. It will change the frequencies, and you will miss all the good about the real gong. Well, don't get it twisted. We're going to continue to strike the real gong, but when I'm on vacay in the mobile studio, we need an alternative. The people have spoken. Germany and Austria, they now sell mining heaters instead of conventional heaters. So are you telling me they can mine Bitcoin with their heaters? Whoa. Next level G shit.
A yummy bitty northbound doing. The pen and paper out of date. Crypto keys dictate. Cold is the new hot. Cold storage, sexy and banker control is not. Bitcoin is my map, my sea, full moon.
Yep, we're looking at the this is the 4 hour chart, 108 target in play. You can see on your screen. Welcome those just joining us. Lax Guy says Bitcoin, MicroStrategy, Solana, Tesla, and Nvidia. I take it you're bullish on all of them. Fort Knox is empty. The U.S. gold reserves are gone. Well, then they just need to print the money and put it into Bitcoin to maintain their power, unless it's all a conspiracy to destroy America and they choose to destroy themselves. I mean, who really knows? Who really knows? Turn that off, says Riss Rocka. Welcome everyone just joining the stream. Looks like we got 1,300 people here. Looks like we're going to be breaking out, hitting a new all-time high. So you guys tell me what you want to do. I'm going to give you guys a choice. I could keep this. We can convert this into a pump watch. I got a dip, but we'll keep the stream running. But there's going to be no music. That's the downside. It's just a screen with a price, or we can just end the stream and go from there. So you guys let me know. Moderators, let me know what you want to do, because I actually got to dip and run some errands. But I'm glad the stream worked without any hiccups today, unlike yesterday was rough. But today we're good to go. The only thing is I don't have the playlist on this computer. I assumed it was saved in the cloud from Streamlabs, but apparently it don't work that way. Hence, I don't have the 3 hour playlist of all the jammy jams. And if I use the Roadcaster, it'll only be able to play one song and then stop. And typically in our pump watch, we keep it going for hours. Let me know what you want to do. I'm going to read the comments and we'll decide from there. Turned it off. Drones are searching for Bitcoin to bring back to the mothership. End it and come back later. Right on. Any other feedback? End the stream, JV. Need the music for the pump. Fair enough. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Hopefully you got value out of today's show. Pump the likes. Welcome. And I will be back tomorrow. We'll probably stream around the same time, 12 p.m. Eastern. Looking forward to it. And happy congratulations. New all-time high in play. We'll probably hit it today. I have a feeling we'll hit it. If we don't today, definitely tomorrow when the markets are open and reflects the bullishness of the market today, as you know. And thank you guys for tuning in. I'm out.